November 1st, Powhatan Township Monthly Meeting, testing.
I'll call this meeting to order at 7:04 p.m. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given to the Express Times and Star Gazette, satisfying the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act. We can please stand for a silent prayer and flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Do I have a motion? Anyone that needs to abstain from this one?
Councilman Babinski.
Okay. Do I have a motion for the minutes of the October 4th meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Babinski, you abstain. Slack?
Yes.
Van Loo? Angeli is absent for the vote, and Mayor Kern.
Yes. Do I have a motion to pay the bills presented in proper form signed by the director of each department and approved by the majority of the members listed on the bill list?
So moved.
Oh,
Sorry.
so you want to amend that? It's just that I know some people sign bills themselves here yet, so, I would approve it after.
Subject to certification of their department head? Okay. Beautiful. So you'll move that. Okay.
That's
Okay, and,
second.
okay, Babinski?
Yes.
Slack?
Yes.
Van Loo? Kern?
Yes. Public comment pertaining to agenda items. Any public comment on any agenda?
Just, if you could, before you go finish through your resolutions, explain a little bit about the repayment of FEMA overpayment for Kevin Melvin, 41 Winter Road.
Thank you. Do you want to speak to that as far as what that FEMA payment is and the history of it?
500 and change.
Which they finally included their audit report. The calendar year is July 1st to pay date. FEMA has their own guidelines and rules and regulations to follow. So they just audited 2007 storm June. That effect. And they made a determination that they overpaid us by $500,000. So they're refunding the money back. I heard from the auditor, they do have to go back and check it. And she said it's such a small amount and not waiting with FEMA, so
Well, and Kevin and I were just kind of talking sidebar about that, and I think it would, on a surface, it makes sense to kind of say, come get it, FEMA, but you don't want them to hold that over their head, as Kevin suggested, for the next storm, so.
It's not much money.
Yeah. Exactly, so it's not worth getting it.
$594.83, and it was from disaster 1694, flood of April 2007.
That's the one I think where River Road went into the river. Is that right?
It might be.
Yeah. Down at Carpenter's.
It was 9 years ago. It was a long time, yeah.
But that was.
I think it was, though, because it was 06 and 07.
Yeah.
Okay, any other public comment on agenda items? Seeing none, we'll move on to the attorney's report.
Very brief tonight, Mayor, on the agenda, especially in order from Judge Miller, I sent the unsigned order to Wanda for files on $7 million proposed on the affordable housing regime through the end of January next year. The Supreme Court argued at the end of this month on that gap period issue. As I said last month, that even myself and our Susan Rural planner have really heard anything from our special master about a settlement dialogue. So I take it we won't really get into that until after the Supreme Court rules. So that's the COA issue. And I guess Susan's not here tonight. I'll talk about the RFP. So we'll wait till she checks on that, Mayor.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I don't have anything else to see.
Kevin, last night, EAI has volunteered to actually build like 30 or 40 more. Right, Kevin? About 30 or 40 more COA units than they actually we're bound to by the settlement agreement. Only because they're actually going to sell that off to a company that builds co-units.
Are they gonna be rentals?
I have no idea, but, you know, I think it's a great idea, you know.
I would encourage you, well, Susan, comes to your meeting, right?
Yeah, sure.
I can only tell you that is a great plan, I will help enormously, the extent you may make those rental use, there's a lot of bonus credits out there, so if you have.
It's all changing.
Well, yeah, but that, there's been bonus credits in every round for that, so if you build like 30 rentals, that's 60 credits. So, that's great, that would help a lot, and,
Yeah, I have no idea, it has to have somebody come and build it, I have no idea what the deal was. But, I mean, everything's just preliminary, they brought that in, they're gonna reduce the solar by a tremendous amount.
Well,
It was like 65 acres of open space.
perfect.
And I forget, far less than the 880 houses that was gonna be.
Yeah,
They're down to 400.
200 something. Well, maybe.
Yeah, it was almost 400 units that they were, the last, before the solar. Anyway.
Oh, before the solar,
Yeah.
Okay, well, that'd be super helpful. I'm all in favor of that. If we had sewer for any extra units, that's for sure, because, you know, as they've been shrinking, that extra capacity has come back to us, so we should be in good shape. And that would definitely help a lot.
Anything else?
That's it.
Anyone have any questions for Kevin? All right, we move on to council reports.
So the DPW report from October 18th to November 1st, they cleaned catch basins and drain pipes in the township after a heavy rainstorm. They finished roadside mowing for the year. Started replacing the old traffic signs on River, Mountain, and Creek roads. They helped the Alpha pave sections of roadways. Alpha helps us, you know, it's a reciprocal thing. They used our paver, dump truck, and manpower. Sewer main problem at 202 Pennsylvania Avenue, tree roots around a sewer main. They ground brush and leaves in the DPW garage, and they started to crack our different roadways in the township. That's it.
Perfect.
I really don't have anything at all, Mayor, for our, nothing from Environmental Commission, nothing from the Police Department, right, Chief? Other than trunk or treat was a good time, I think.
Mary?
Okay, I won't go into the details, but we have had an open request that there might be things coming out of. And probably we should be running that past you. All right, and you know.
I did get a request, tonight, she gave me a copy of the address.
Exactly, and this gentleman called me over the weekend.
No, that's, we're talking about two different things. Yes, you are. No, the police were opened by something completely different.
Kevin, I emailed you the one though too. I copied council on it. Just so I copied council on it and you, just so you would see.
All right, but this person who did the request did call me twice.
Okay, we'll make sure we respond.
So, and at this point now, I will not return his call.
Okay.
I tried once, and I will not do it now. Okay, and then the other thing is that, we have advertised for the administrative assistant in the CFO's office. And also, as the mayor requested, we have also done the same thing, since the CFO is a tenured position, that we have also advertised for that position. Although it's not against the CFO, I think she's one. That's it.
Thank you. I'll be very brief. The first thing, last night's Halloween, police department, fire company, and Phillipsburg Emergency Squad drove around like they do every year, distributing candy around the community. Very well attended. I think it's continuing to go well. prior to this meeting, I had a meeting with the Coacon Board of Education, Pat Babcock, John Stillo, and Joe Dulesky, and then the Coacon Recreation Association's Bill Ortell on the school board, and then also on the recreation, I met with Bill Merrick, Maggie Manners, and Jason Cooper, and this was all about the ongoing potential to develop the fields behind the school for new ball fields. I think there's, the school board has had some change in the past few years, and I think Pat Babcock has made it very clear that she's interested in wanting to work to develop the fields, and I think so does the president of the rec, and I think they're looking at the town also be involved. More to follow on that, but I think there's a possibility that, we may work something out with, we're not going to mow Huntington any longer, but we would help mow up at the school, so there's more to follow on that, but it's on early stages in reference to that. To speak to what Mary alluded to with that Oprah request, I will just say that you all have a copy of the letter. There was a resolution sent to us from Holland Township making accusations about one of our businesses in town, Alba Vineyard. So I responded to all the parties that were on this resolution, suggesting that their accusations are unfounded and incorrect, and that apparently did not sit well with one of their committeemen, so that's kind of where that's at right now, so.
That's what she was married to, like, a little bit of background on that case, you don't know about.
Extenuating circumstances.
Why don't you guys know about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I actually got a person call from Mike Blakely saying that he was also the same people in Holland Township that tried to raise issues
With the county board. Yep.
And that they had thrown him out of that too. So I guess that's not around for somebody so Mike gave me that first heads up. I didn't know he was
Everybody was CC'd on this resolution, and quite frankly, as I said in my letter, and I don't know if anyone on council is the same, I've never received a single complaint about Alba Vineyard in reference to the sound. So,
allows it to. It has to do, I think, with the helicopters, which basically they fly away helicopters.
No, it's the
No,
cannons.
it's cannons.
It blows like the moisture off the leaves, so they don't.
It makes an explosion to keep the birds off,
The birds and
It's a big bang.
yeah.
but they're mostly complaining about the
It's
cannons.
a cannon that they can
But
play.
the people that live right next to it,
But they actually have permits for that stuff, and they do it exactly in the permit, so.
I know that they had, Alba had a meeting with the DEP, and this issue had all been heard with them, and they were all very impressed with everything that he'd done, so I don't know.
Yeah, there've been no complaints.
So that's that, I just wanted to put that out there. So I apologize if you have to comply with any of the requests in response to it, but that's that. I don't have anything else, just also, I don't know if anyone's heard, but there's an election next week, so just make sure to vote. Is that Skylar Berry coming?
She had asked me for a date, and she wanted to come to the last one I told you, and then I thought she was, so I put her on the agenda, but maybe not. We'll just go on.
Okay, does anyone have any issue taking all these resolutions together?
I moved, I think there are 9, 10, 7, 8, no, there are 8. I moved that we all 8
Second.
Okay, Babinski?
Yes.
Slack?
Yes.
Van Loo? Kern?
Yes. Ordinances, we don't have a first reading, we do have a second, 16-15, providing funding for road paving and maintenance, and appropriating $25,000 for such purchase, or purpose. Do we have a motion to open that up for public comment?
Ordinance 16-15 for public comment.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Is there any public comment on ordinance 16-15?
just interested in learning a little bit more about this ordinance and with regard to appropriating funding and where that funding source comes from, et cetera.
Speak to that, Lorraine?
At the last town meeting, everybody passed a resolution to cancel money that was left over from purchase and installation of an emergency generator. I don't know if it's only there was sufficient funding left that it's canceled, and this ordinance is reappropriating that same money years ago. To take things
That's not handled as an interbudgetary item, it's actually got to be an ordinance?
Yes.
Oh.
And there's only three ways to appropriate the state of New Jersey by chapter 149, which is local reserve.
Okay, thank you.
Please contact the New Jersey legislature and we can have that changed.
Yeah, you like
it that way?
If there is no more public comment, I move that we close public comment and adopt ordinance 16-15.
Second.
Okay, Babinski?
Yes.
Slack?
Yes.
Van Loo?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes. Motions. You know, where are we gonna get that tablet from?
I was going to say, he has money in that special fund, doesn't he? Well, that's what I mean. It's like, yeah.
But where do you know where he gets his computers from?
We only have one report, and I imagine that would be from the state vendor.
If not from like Staples?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, we're gonna get computer, get a bulk discount.
The other thing, question I have is, this is strictly going to be Pocahontas Township, because I know he works in another municipality. It's not going to have any place to go.
Software was connected to BCA. No, that's true. I just wanted to make sure if you get the computer, install the software.
All right, then let's move both motions.
I would add a third one, just to solicit quotes for two computers. Two desktop computers.
You can't put that in the budget.
Oh, I just want to get quotes.
Will they tell you quotes that are no longer any good when we do the budget next week?
I just want to see what they cost, just as an idea.
Just around about rough.
Okay.
So,
That would be a
Third
third
motion to get two
quotes
quotes
for
for two
desktop.
desktop.
Okay.
All right, so let's move all three then.
second.
Okay, Babinski? Slack?
Yes.
Van Loo?
Yes.
Kern?
Yes.
I assume this is for the clerk's office?
Yes. And then my thought is
All right, general public comment, is there any general public comment?
You're not coming up with anything?
I was trying to arrange it to do it, but
Patrick.
You know.
I did just for you now.
Oh, he's trying to break.
Just with regard to the, that seems like, I've purchased computers for organizations and stuff, as the mayor was saying, from Best Buy and stuff, and $2,000 seems a little excessive. I recognize it's not to an exceed number, but I just was wondering if it's just a tablet or if there's something special going on.
I think it's one of those,
And
and it's one of those tough book type things too, because he's out and about, I believe that's what
The
it is.
indestructible.
Yeah, it's,
the other thing too is when you, like, even like a construction company, there's special things that they need to have, like, it's like, you don't just go out and buy a computer off the street, you have to go to channels.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I think Kevin all their business doesn't have to be electronic. I think part of that is special software, because he has to be able to connect directly to DCA. So
That's software.
yeah, I think that's a decent chunk of that probably too.
okay, we no need for an executive session, so any old or new business? Motion to adjourn?
All in favor?
Aye.
I got 3 empty trucks.
Headlights working on the combine, right?